So children, so let us see the classification of birds based on their flight. So types of birds. So types of birds based on their flight. So types of birds based on their flight. So children, the birds are classified into three types based on their flight. So what are the three types? The first one is flightless birds. So the first one is flightless birds. And the second type is the birds which can fly over long distance. So fly over long distances. And the third type is the birds which can fly over short distances. So over short distances. So children, these are the three types of birds which are classified on the basis of their flight. So let us discuss about each one in detail. So the first one is flightless birds. So what are flightless birds? The birds which cannot fly are called flightless birds. So even though they are birds, they cannot fly. That's why those birds are called flightless birds. For example, if you take ostrich, so children, ostrich and penguin, ostrich, penguin and kiwi, so etc. So these are the examples for the flightless birds. So children, if you take ostrich, so ostrich is the biggest bird in the world. So even though it is a bird, it cannot fly. And also another one is penguin. So this penguin is also a bird, but it is cannot able to fly. So these penguins are observed in polar regions, that is ice cold regions. And also kiwi is one of the example for the bird which cannot fly. That's why these birds are called flightless birds. And see the next one. So fly over long distances. So which birds can fly over long distances? So the example for the birds which can fly over the long distances are, that is crow and pigeon are examples for the birds which can fly over long distances. So these birds can fly over long distances without tide and they can fly continuously in the sky without tiredness. And also swallow is also an example for the bird which can fly over long distances. So children, so these are the examples for the birds which can fly over long distances. And see the third one. The third type is the birds which fly over short distances. The example for such type of birds are example hen and cock and peacock, etc. So these are the examples for the birds which can fly over short distance. That means they just hop over a short distances and they cannot fly over long distances like crow, pigeon and swallow. And also there are some more birds like bulbul and sparrow. So children, even though these are the small birds, they cannot fly in the sky. So this bulbul and sparrow looking very small in size, but they cannot fly over longer distances in the sky. So these are the different examples, some examples for the birds which can fly over short distances. So children, so these are the three types of birds which are classified on the basis of their birds. The first one is flightless birds, that means which cannot fly. And the second one is flying over long distances. So these birds can fly over long distances continuously without tiredness. And the third one is these birds can fly over shorter distances. That means they just hop over smaller distances like a hen, cock and peacock are examples for these birds. And other types of birds are prey birds. So another type of birds are prey birds. children, what are prey birds? So especially some birds will eat the flesh of other animals and small insects. So those birds which will eat the flesh of small animals and insects are called prey birds or birds of prey. So that means birds of prey. So because these birds will eat the flesh of other small animals and small insects, that's why these birds are called prey birds or birds of prey. And examples for these prey birds are, it is eagle, vulture, and hawk. So children, so these are the some examples for the prey birds. So these birds can fly for a greater heights. So these birds can fly to a greater heights, and their vision is very sharper and their eyes are very sharper. So they can even observe their prey over larger distance. That means over larger heights also. So they have such a sharper vision and sharp eyes. So with the help of their sharp eyes, they can able to observe their prey from the greater heights also, and immediately they fall down and pick up their prey with the help of their claws and beaks. So children, so this is about prey birds. And there is another type of birds, that is aquatic birds. So children, what are the next type of birds? That is aquatic birds. So aquatic birds. So what are aquatic birds? So children, the word aqua means water. So the birds which live in water, so birds which live in water are called aquatic birds. So some birds can live in water. So those birds which can live in water are called aquatic birds. And there are two types of birds. So there are two types of aquatic birds. The first one is the birds which can swim in the water. So the birds which can swim in the water. So swim in water. So some aquatic birds will swim in water, and another type is some aquatic birds just wade in water. So wade means they can walk in water and they cannot swim in water. So those birds are called wade in water. So these are the two types of aquatic birds. That is, some birds will swim in water. For example, if you take a duck, so duck, and also swan. So children, this duck and swan are examples for the birds which can swim in water. So how can we swim in water, the ducks? Because these ducks and swan have webbed feet. So what is it? So webbed feet. So what is webbed feet? So if you observe the feet of ducks and swan, so you will observe that the fingers of their feet are joined by a thin layer of skin. That means the fingers of their feet are joined with each other by a thin layer of skin, and they cannot move independently like other animals and like other human beings. So children, here we can move our fingers independently, but these ducks and swan will have webbed feet. So the feet of their ducks and swan have fingers which are joined by a thin layer of skin. So such a type of feet are called webbed feet. So by using this webbed feet, this duck and swan can swim in water. So whereas if you take the birds which wade in water, they have long thin legs. They have long thin legs, and by using this long thin legs, they just wade in water, but they cannot swim in water. So what are the examples for these birds which can wade in water? Are, it is crane, and flamingo, and ertigo, so etc. So children, so these are the examples for the birds which will wade in water. So The next type is aquatic birds. The birds which live in water are called aquatic birds. And in aquatic birds, there are two types. The birds which can swim in water. Example, duck and swan. They have a webbed feet. So because of their webbed feet, they can swim in the water. And also next one is the birds which will wade in water. That means they can walk on the water because they have long thin legs. They does not have webbed feet. They have long thin legs. Because of their long thin legs, they can wade in water. That means they can walk in the water. Example, crane, flamingo, retigo, etc. are examples for aquatic birds. So children, so these are the different types of birds. So based upon their flight and based upon their feet. So now we are going to discuss the different types of birds based upon their eating habits.